Rachel Scott leading us off with the Trump campaign in Georgia tonight.
Tonight in Georgia, former President Donald Trump gushing about his massive weekend rally at New York's Madison Square Garden.
Last night we had a great rally at Madison Square Garden.
But that rally was marked by racism, sexism, and vitriol. Trump's campaign now on the defensive after speakers like this.
I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah, I think it's called Puerto Rico.
A Trump campaign spokeswoman saying that joke doesn't reflect the views of President Trump or the campaign. But this speaker was invited by the Trump campaign. And there was more than just that. This is what he said about Latinos overall.
And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do.
The rest of those words, too profane to play. He also made a crude joke about black people and watermelons. And he wasn't the only person on stage to use racist language. Tucker Carlson mocking Kamala Harris, the first black and South Asian vice president.
Well, it's because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president.
Today, Vice President Harris firing back, accusing Trump of fueling hate and division, saying Americans are exhausted.
What he did last night is not a discovery. It is just more of the same and maybe more vivid than usual. Donald Trump spends full time trying to have Americans point their finger at each other, fans the fuel of hate and division, and that's why people are exhausted with him.
Those words about Puerto Rico sparking particular outrage. While the rally was going on, Harris happened to be greeting voters at a Puerto Rican restaurant in Philadelphia. Her campaign releasing this video.
Puerto Ricans deserve better.
Highly influential Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny then sharing it with his 46 million Instagram followers.
There is so much at stake in this election for Puerto Rican voters and for Puerto Rico.
He also shared this part of the video.
I will never forget what Donald Trump did and what he did not do when Puerto Rico needed a caring and a competent leader. He abandoned the island, tried to block aid after back-to-back devastating hurricanes, and offered nothing more than paper towels and insults.
In battleground Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro speaking directly to the state's 500,000 Puerto Rican residents.
If Donald Trump really wanted to disassociate himself with that, the first thing he would have said when he came onto the stage at Madison Square Garden was, hey, listen, I heard that person's attempted humor. It was not funny. I stand with the Puerto Rican community. He didn't do that.
Sources tell ABC News that Donald Trump's campaign debated internally over whether to even send out a statement condemning those words, calling Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. And again, David, this is a comedian that was invited by the campaign to speak, and he was not the only one who made racist, sexist, and crude remarks at that rally last night. The question now is whether it was even worth it with just days to go until this election. Donald Trump has a rally here in Georgia tonight, and then tomorrow he heads to all-important Pennsylvania, David.